Wow. Wow. Alright, guys. This is crazy. But we got 15 minutes to talk. Let's get it. This your boy T-Dub, What's Plays on the Sports. You already know. Making it do what it do, better yet, what it does. Guys, the deal with Joshua out of Eddie Hearn's own mouth versus Povetkin is virtually done. It's done. So guys, that lets me know the only thing they are doing with Deontay Wilder right now is pulling strings. They are making him tap dance for them, do a little soft shoe for them, because honestly, why are you even negotiating? And I'm gonna tell you guys a straight up lie. That's a lie to me. When Deontay Wilder said that I would face Dillian White next if they put Joshua in contract, Eddie Hearn was like, no, we don't do that. One fight doesn't guarantee another fight. We're not going to do that. We're going to take it one fight at a time, which we already know. We already knew that was a lie when Klitschko was already signed before Joshua's last fight. But guys, from the article I just read, they are trying to sign Deontay Wilder now before the Povetkin fight. And it's pretty honestly, guys, and I know a lot of the AJ fans as a person, not boxing fans, but fans as a person. Because as a person, if you're a fan of a person, you just want this guy to stay undefeated. You don't care if he fights tomato cans. You don't care if he fights 5th rank, 10th rank opponents all his life. You only want that guy to be undefeated. You don't care about him challenging the biggest challenger or fighting for undisputed. You don't really care about that. You only want this guy undefeated, stay undefeated, and you will go to big chat rooms and small chat rooms to put your 2 cents in, just to say, guys, and I'm pretty sure you all heard it before, Anthony Joshua, the A side, he can fight whoever he wants. Guys, listen, whenever you hear something like that, you should immediately know that those people are just fans of a person. They're not a fan of a sport. They're not a fan of the only thing they are a fan of is just that person. And there's fans like that all around, guys. There's Floyd Mayweather fans like that, Manny Pacquiao fans like that, Canelo fans like that. To be honest, they're not boxing fans. Some kind of way they fell in a mental love with the fighter, and now they see the fighter. Their only mission in life is just to see this fighter go undefeated, and that makes their day, guys. That makes their day. Like the end of a weekend is Friday, and you're happy it's Friday. That makes their day. That is their Friday when that fighter stays undefeated. So, guys, to me, back to this Eddie Hearn thing, guys. And Eddie Hearn is talking really tough, man, in this article, saying things along the line like, Deontay Wilder knows that Joshua, the A-side, he has to go wherever Anthony Joshua tells him to go. And I'm trying to go off my memory, guys. And we're gonna get this fight signed before the Povetkin fight. Listen, guys, they told you right there. They just told you right there. Eddie Hearn from his mouth. The wishing for the Deontay Wilder versus Joshua fight next is out the question. It's 100% out the question. Because if it's virtually already done with Povetkin, and you're saying that the Wilder fight is not even close, you're acting like you got to get the mandatory out the way. Listen, guys, and this is some more contradicting things. Do you have to get the mandatory out the way or not? If you do, then why even lie to the fans like you're even entertaining fighting Deontay Wilder when all along you... Listen, I'm going to tell you what it is, guys. as I talk, guys, and I do apologize. So many thoughts go through my head at one time, and I'm trying to get them all out. So sometimes I jump from subject to subject, but I'm gonna stay on the same topic. But what they trying to do with Deontay Wilder? They never planned on fighting him next. This whole thing about negotiation, it wasn't real. The only thing was real about it is they wanted to see how much or what exactly would Deontay Wilder do to make this fight. How much money would he throw at us to take this fight? And they're going to use whatever amount they get up to, guys, whatever amount they get up to, the next time around, that's going to be the starting point. That's going to be the starting point. So if they get up to, all right, we'll give you this much money, Joshua, just to fight you. And then they're not going to fight him next. They're going to fight Povetkin next. Because it's crazy, guys. How can that deal be virtually done, but you so far off the mark with Wilder? All right, let me take the time real quick, guys. You already know your boy T-Dub got a nationwide hater here. West Side, what's going on? You know West Side here. I'm finna walk to my car, man. This is a shout out to West Side's in the building. Give me a second, guys. I'm sitting to get in the car right now. I had to walk around for that. West Side said bomb squad. 80 is hiding AJ. Slap 80 in the face with a bologna sandwich. Ha ha. Yeah, bruh. You already know, man. It's your boy T-Dub and I'm back. Slapping another hater across the face with a bologna sandwich. Let's get it. Man, West Side, bro. This is crazy, man. The article is on Boxing Scene. Go check it out. Quotations is from Eddie Hearn's mouth, so it's not just being interpreted by somebody else and putting their thoughts or spin on what he said. Eddie Hearn said the deal with Povetkin is virtually done. That's basically saying everything's agreed upon. We just got a sign on the dotted line from what we already agreed up on. The Wilder deal, to be honest, it's not gonna happen next, and they only trying to see what Deontay Wilder is willing to do. It's all been tactics from the beginning. It's all been Eddie Hearn's version of his chess. That's what it is. It's his version of chess for Deontay Wilder, who they're looking at is playing checkers. They want to see. It's like poker, guys. They want to see Deontay Wilder's hand. They want to see his hand. They want to see, what would you do? What would you do to fight Joshua? Like Joshua's a girl. What would you do to take my girl on a date? What would you do? How would you treat her? And then once they find out how would you treat her, well, you got to do that times more. They only want to see Deontay Wilder's hand. They're pulling his string to see his hand. And now they're trying to negotiate with Wilder. And this is the thing. Why, if I was Deontay Wilder, I would not do it. No way I would do it. Why would you negotiate now to fight Joshua and you don't even know if he's going to be Povetkin? Why would you agree to a percentage now and you don't even know if it's going to be Povetkin? It just sounds crazy to me. I honestly, if I was Deontay Wilder and I read this article and Al Heyman saw this article, I would say, use this article. Tell everybody, there's no more negotiations, no more to talk about. As you can see, my strings they've been pulling my strings. The deal is virtually done with Povetkin. I will pull out. And then at that point, I will hope that Povetkin stalls out and takes his ass to Russia. And then once it goes to a purse bid and Povetkin wins it and goes to Russia, and at that point, they're going to reach back out to Wilder like, hey, let's make that deal, because they don't want to go to Russia. I'll let, nah, I'm okay. I'll go in and fight Dominic Brazil. You got to deal with that Povetkin issue in Russia. That's what I would do. Let's check the time, guys. I'm checking the time so much because I got a hater here, guys, and it's real. Magic Will the Magic Man is back in action, guys. All right, Suit Ed was blazing. All in the chat. Rich Gang, you already know what it is. At Westside, peace, fam. Will Magic Man just came in, bro. Listen, good quick recap on this. Eddie Hearn said the deal with Povetkin is virtually done. And as I put together the thumbnail and the picture you guys probably see right now, Anthony Joshua's laughing because it's all a game. He never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. Eddie Hearn is laughing because it's all a game. He just wanted to see what Wilder would do. How much dancing would you do for me, Wilder, to fight Joshua? What would you do to take my Joshua on a prom date? How would you treat my Joshua on a first date? You know, that's what they really are playing games with Deontay Wilder, and he never had any intentions on fighting Deontay Wilder. Because the thing is, they do see Deontay Wilder. Think about this, guys. They can make every other fight happen fast. The Dillian Whyte fight. Oh my God, that's a whole nother subject. People not even calling bullshit and coward on Dillian Whyte. That is a coward. That is a ducker. Dillian Whyte, I don't care how much you respect his fighting game, that's a ducker move if I never saw one. How the hell you have a mandatory face-off with Luis Ortiz, a mandatory face-off with the IBF Pulev, and you fight neither? You fight neither. You didn't want Luis Ortiz because he would beat the brakes out of you. He would beat the brakes so bad off of you that Mida wouldn't be able to fix you. You'd be trying to stop and hit brakes and run into every brick wall. But yet, you can get a deal done in less than 48 hours with Parker. Parker. Dillian Whyte is 100% ducker. Now, the fight with Parker, that actually could be a decent fight. But the fact is, doesn't matter if that's a decent fight or not. He just ducked 2 people for 2 titles. How did you duck 2 people for 2 titles? That's called ridiculous. Dillian Whyte, you should get the donkey of the day. Because that move you just did right there was an ass. And I'm back in my bag, slapping another head across the face. You guessed it, with a bologna sandwich. No cheese, extra mayo, hold the tartar sauce. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, to be honest, is not good for the sport of boxing. Because these guys are practicing and perfecting the ducking method. They are perfecting leading on like I want to fight the best candidate out there, and then go fight somebody else that you want to beat, that you know you can beat. And it's crazy. These AJ fans, like I said, AJ fans, they're not fans of the fighter. The fans of, because fans of the fighter will want to see the fighter